As of March 10th, today, I have 16 subscribers, which I guess for a lot of people that doesn't sound like a lot. But for someone like me, I feel like that's just such an amazing accomplishment. And I think that people, you know, just like I would, we would create YouTube videos, create YouTube channels, do all this stuff, put in all this work, and then think to themselves, oh, this is not good enough, or think that oh, I can do better or something, and it just never would be good enough. So you'd always end up taking it down, never committed to it, and fear of not being good enough, fear of what people would think of you, fear of, I don't know, self-sabotaging fears. And about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I decided to make all my old videos public, and I also decided that I'm going to start making videos, whether it's just vlogs or more meaningful or, just putting stuff out there, because I did put a lot of time and effort into a lot of videos, and I never thought they were good enough, and I always thought like they were cringy, or even like the videos that I tried to help people with, I always just thought they were just really cringy. And yeah, but I was just like, it's me. I know it's part of the journey, is making mistakes, trial and error, you know. I know I'm not a perfect person and everything, and I'm just like, making these videos for myself and for whoever, I'm sorry, it's really windy, for like whoever, benefits from it. And there is one video specifically on my channel that I think is just really not the best. I think I was really nervous. I'm still nervous on camera and everything, and I just remember editing it, or even like in the video, I edited it out, but I said something like, really, like that's what you're saying right now? Like that's not helping anybody, in my mind. It was just useless information. And again, like I posted it and then uploaded it, took it down and everything. And then I finally uploaded it again, along with my other videos and everything. And this video that I truly thought was one of the worst videos I ever had, I got one of the most kindest, thought out, long comment, like truly just so genuinely sweet. And I know I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I've already had 2 comments that showed me like encouraged me to keep going, even though I don't think I'm good enough, or maybe somebody else doesn't think I'm good enough, but you're not doing it for them, you're not doing it for like the hate comments, or for the people who think lower of you. Sorry, it's really loud right now. But it's for the people who truly take what you're saying with love and care. I just think it's amazing that 2 people in this world not only left comments, but like were so genuinely kind, and some of them even came back and continued to write comments. And that's, to me, is so sweet that I just like that, like anybody can do this. Like if I can sit here and someone can write me a nice comment, I think the same thing with you. I don't know what your passion is, I don't know what your plan for the future is, I don't know anything about you, but I know you are special. I know there's lots of things like in YouTube, it's like, oh, I really care about this one thing, whether it be football or something, but it's like, oh, there's so many football YouTubers, or like so much, this area of YouTube is so saturated already, or like vlogs or something. But it's like, you have to think, there's so many people on this planet, and there's also no one that's gonna be like you. So like, yeah, you do football, yeah, you do X, Y, and Z vlogs, whatever. Like there's nobody that's going to do it like you do, And I think that's what's part of YouTube, is like everybody is meant to be unique, everyone's special in their own way. And I think that's what makes you so valuable. And in the same way, I see so many YouTubers who have such a unique trait and things I would never see myself. I'm like, oh yeah, I watch these videos, but I never would have thought I watched these videos. Like a lot of like camping hacks and stuff, and I don't camp, but to me I think they're so valuable and so interesting. Like you never know who's gonna find your videos interesting or find yourself interesting. And this doesn't have to be YouTube based. I think you can have just a voice in the world too. Like don't ever feel like you have to put down your voice or change your passions or change anything, for somebody else or something else. I think you have something that's very valuable and unique. And I see so many like companies and like different things, it's like this is their passion one day and they made it a reality, and that can be you, and that can be anybody, like you have a voice. There's someone out there who thinks the same thing as you, that thinks what you're saying and what you have is valuable. Like in the video, like I wasn't the one that thought it was worthy, and someone else took the time to see the value in it and see the appreciation that I put into it and see the heart that I meant for the video, even though like I still think I have a long way to go in front of a camera. Over time, things will get better. Like, someone truly thinks it was worth leaving a comment and subscribing and doing all these things. Like, I'm very thankful that the people that are watching my videos or that click on them are very, very kind. And I understand, like, there will probably be hate comments in the future and stuff. That's just part of life. There's always gonna be somebody who wants to bring others down. But, I know 16 sounds like a small number, but at the same time, I feel so thankful. I'm so grateful for every single one of them. They have no idea how much they help me and make me feel not like value comes from external things, but it just proves that, no matter how much, you're the only person thinking, like, you're your biggest hypocrite most of the time, and there's gonna be like things people say like about your appearance, about things like those are just, those aren't constructive, they're just trying to put anybody down. Please don't feel like you have to set aside your feelings, your passion, or your worth because you don't think anybody else would like it, because I guarantee you, if you started a YouTube channel, if you started speaking in public, if you started doing X, Y, and Z, there are people who will value your word. And I think this, because it's such a small group, it is so loving, full, and meaningful. And I think it's definitely like kind of like friendships where it's like or quality over quantity. And yeah, and if you are one of those people that left really nice comments or decided to come back and watch my videos, I just want to say, like, I appreciate you so much. And I pray for you to thrive and be able to fulfill all of your dreams, all of your everything. Again, yeah, I'm still nervous about talking in the camera. I feel like when I talk to my family and my friends and stuff, like I can talk about this for hours without stuttering, without anything. But then the second I'm in front of the camera, I feel like I stutter so much and I'm so nervous. But I know that'll only get better over time. And I just thank you guys for watching. I pray that you give yourself a chance, and that's like something that I wrote in my descriptions of my videos, because I would take them down and re-upload them and everything, and in my description I just wrote, I just want to have a chance to have a voice, or something on the lines of that. And that's truly just what I feel like everybody deserves. I think you have a chance, and I think you are worthy much more than you expect you are. Please enjoy your passion, enjoy whatever you feel is meant for you. And if you don't know what is meant for you, that's okay too. That's something, if you're religious, you can pray about, or talk to God, talk to the universe, whatever you think. Because I didn't know this would ever be something I was passionate about. I think I'm just gonna keep rambling on if I keep going on. So yeah, please know you have a voice, you are valuable, you're an amazing soul, get inside and out. And I thank you guys for watching.